The U.S. National Guard is heading to Ferguson in Missouri following another evening of violence. Protesters are angry at the shooting of an unarmed black teenager by police 9 days ago. Now, an independent autopsy commissioned by the victim's family concluded he was shot at least 6 times. The preliminary report says one of the bullets entered through the top of 18-year-old Michael Brown's head. His family's lawyers say this is enough to suggest his head was bowed and that he was trying to surrender.
Those things speak for themselves. Why would he be shot in the very top of his head? 6'4" man. Makes no sense. And so that's what we have. And that's why we believe that those two things alone are ample evidence for this officer to be arrested.
Well, Al Jazeera's Rachel Levin is in Ferguson for us, joins us live now. And Rachel, the National Guard are out on the streets. That's a pretty major development in itself. What's been the reaction there?
Well, we actually haven't seen the National Guard yet on these streets. These streets behind me, they are the same streets that you saw pictures last night of protesters once again confronted by police who then used tear gas. We also had reports of possibly using rubber bullets. But as you can see behind me right now, there's really a sense of calm. I've talked to some of the residents here and they've all tell me the same thing. It's a big question mark as to how the National Guard's presence here will change the dynamic on the ground. So I think people here are a bit apprehensive to see what indeed that will bring to this crisis that's now been going on for a week.
But still high hopes as well that Ronald Johnson, a black police officer, could help solve this crisis and diffuse tensions there. Any sign that that's happening?
Well, I think today the autopsy report, the independent autopsy report, and the results that were released at the request of the family is also something that we'll have to see how that changes the situation. People here, they want answers. They want that official autopsy report that was done when the shooting occurred to be released. We still don't know when that's going to happen. A lot of people are calling for the police to actually arrest the officer that was involved. Still no word on that. And we like to point out to our viewers that this is an ongoing investigation. So what police are really trying to do is put together the events. They're trying to get testimonies from eyewitnesses, collaborate that with forensic evidence. But people here feel that because it's taking so long, there's this sense among many people in the community that they're worried that there may be a cover-up. They don't have a lot of trust in the police here locally. So that's something that's really been adding to the tensions.
All right, Rachel Levin in the suburb of Ferguson, in the U.S. state of Missouri. Thanks very much.